Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Self-Care Made Simple. I am Ade Anifowose, your self-care specialist. Today I want to continue the conversation that started yesterday, which is community. But before we drop into that, let's come back to ourselves. Let's commune with ourselves. Let's unite with the truth that is us. So let's take a deep breath in together and breathe out. Take another deep breath. And now, as we take another deep breath, I want you to open yourself up to self-compassion. Open yourself up to compassion, to be compassionate with your journey, with your experience, with your fears, with your doubts, with your achievement, with your emotions, with what you're feeling mentally, thinking of, whether you're grounded or not. So let's take a deep breath together. Self-care made simple is a reminder, it's a pointer. It's a conversation that's pointing you back to yourself, the capital S self, the spirit within, the divine within, the I am that I am, the great I am that is you, your true identity. Because when you anchor in that, you are anchored, period. You're grounded. Even if the storm is blowing you from left to right, however the storm is showing up. And from that place, you are reminded that as you are anchored in the capital S self, that you have deep roots that are holding you up. The roots represent your ancestors. It represents the current family members. It represents your co-workers, your friends, your neighbors, even the political leaders. Because sometimes, we may not agree with them most of the time, but there are times where they do things that help you feel grounded, that helps you feel a little bit peaceful. We all belong to one another. I am you, you are me. And we are going through and growing through a time where we are literally being forced to embrace, accept, call forth the power and the energy of community. There's so much going on. I say this all the time. A friend of mine sent me a video earlier today and saying, do you know anybody going through this? I like the sort of general way that she asked the question, but in UK, they're rationing vegetables, fruits and vegetables. You can only buy a certain amount of stuff. I didn't experience that. I went to the grocery store a few days ago on Saturday and yesterday. I didn't buy a lot. But just having to hear that, what is activated in you, in me, in us when we hear that? Sometimes we're in resonance to what our ancestors went through, the depression. And hearing information like that they're rationing food or fruits and vegetables or whatever it is, activates some of those things that live in us. But when we can remember that we belong to each other, call each other, support one another, go and have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea with one another, we come back to a place of compassion. We need it. You need it. I need it. And compassion is amplified when we join together with the same intent to heal, to support, to love, and recreate. Don't underestimate the power of community. We may not talk about it a lot. or sometimes we do talk about it, saying that's what we need. We need community, but we often don't go out and create that. It doesn't have to be a lot of people. It can be just two people that are part of your community. You are a living community. Listen to yesterday's video. And my new book, Spiritual Appetizers for the Soul, it's full of downloads, messages to help you commune with yourself, listen to your truth, so you can extend from the inside out and be the answered prayer for somebody else. And in turn, they automatically become an answered prayer for you. We need each other because we are each other. I love you. I bless you. I appreciate you. And I thank God for you. Peace and blessings.